these guys, they are not doing what they're supposed to do. Hey guys, WildTrekkie here, and welcome to another episode. And today we're on the WildCraft SMP server, and there's a few new buildings going up behind, so we might have to go and check that out. Yeah, so I'm at the top of my allegedly infinite villager breeder. We've still got a guy out there, but we're having some problems on this, and I've got a feeling the mechanics that made this work have been nerfed in the latest version. We're on 1.8 pre-release 1, so the latest version. We've still got our villager up there, but a few episodes back we had a little bit of a problem that all our villagers disappeared from here and from up there, but all our villagers down below were safe. So that was a bit perplexing, but I also noticed they were throwing lots of bread, but they were not breeding, they were not showing the heart, so were not willing, so to speak. So I've been doing some testing. I've been over to our village over there, and they are breeding. So the traditional mechanics of villager breeding is still working, but I think this whole element of the fact this is 6 blocks above these guys, yeah, they just don't do it. And I've been trading like mad with them. I've had some farmers up here. I've been trading with them. Yeah, I think it's nerfed. So I'm leaving it at the moment because I brought these new guys up and they're just not doing anything. Even if I trade with them, but I'm going to leave it until the full version of 1.8 is out. But I've got a feeling that's nerfed. But it's not a problem. We have Plan B in place because the aim of this building is really to be the sort of trading centre more than anything. So these 6 bays are still filled up with guys. So we've got different guys in here, different guys in here, and yeah, they've all got their different trades, which is really cool. So we're still making this villager breeder center downstairs. So let's just go down there and have a look. So you can see we got the library, and this is, and the mobs you can hear are up outside. So yeah, we've added a few more of these, which I've actually brought over from the village. So we've got a power 5 guy there. We've got Luck of the Sea. We still got the Unbreaking Infinity. We've still got Flame 1. This guy's rubbish. We've still got Silk Touch, and we've still got Sharpness, and we've got this guy here as well, which is Fortune 2. So we've got, so you can see I've opened this up a bit, so we've got room for another guy to come in here, and if we do get a better librarian, this guy may go and this guy may go. So that's happening. Come downstairs, I'll show you what's going to be doing. We're going to be doing some more building today. So this is to the confessional and to the slime farm. So Smithy's got his slime farm, and that's all the way down there. We're not going to go and look at that at the moment, but it's literally the chunks are underneath here. So this is where you come and confess your sins and bring your rotten flesh. So I've tried to put these banners up, and I've tried to make it look like the sort of confessionals you might get in a church. That's why I've used these doors as well, so you can kind of see inside. And inside here we've got our priest. He's the best one because he's the cheapest for both the enchanting and the eye vendor. But obviously we just want to get rid of rotten flesh and get those out. So yeah, that's pretty good. And likewise for the trading, we just got these guys over here as well. So good for getting rid of rotten flesh. You've got a lot of rotten flesh. Haven't found any that are any better than that guy, so we're going to leave him. And then if we come down the other side, this is where we're going to do some building today. So we've got the black apron guys. So we've got a toolsmith, a weaponsmith, and an armourer. So I kind of want to put these guys down in here. So we're going to do some building on that today. Have we got any food with us? We have. Good. So that's the plans for today. And I just wanted to quickly show you this, which is the railway, as you can see. My transport system. So this is where I had them going in to the library. So that's behind that wall, and that's where the last guy went in there. And then what we've got, so we can actually take those bits away. Gosh, those guys are really noisy and dying. Must be light outside. Let's go and pick up their rotten flesh. Hey guys, we'll get your XP as well. Okay, so can't fit any rotten flesh in. What can I get rid of? Anything in my inventory? Yeah, that arrow, don't need that. Okay. Eggs, don't want eggs. This guy's still alive because you got your golden helmet on. Ooh. Any guy down there? Yeah, this is where they congregate as well, down in the river. So they have their little zones where they seem to accumulate. But that's kind of funny. So that's it's because they're all just literally underneath here. So yeah, what I want to do today, just quickly show you the rest of that transport system. So that's working pretty well because this actually works both ways. If I bring stuff up here, I can also bring people into these areas and take them up there. So the railway works really well. And then down here we've basically got this system so I can transport villagers this way, and we'll get rid of these lines now because we don't need those at the moment, but we can change them as and when we want to. So let's put those back there. Right, so now we can take villagers down. So again, I've got this railway line here. Now this goes all the way to the village. I'm not going to take you there now, but it goes all the way to the village. That was my little stop, so we'll put that back on. Stop them coming back down again if they bounce back when I'm chasing them. But yeah, it goes all the way to the village. And the way I've designed it, because I was a little bit worried if I do an underground system as people build, it's going to knock into it. So what I've done is I've actually, the line goes underneath here, out to this area, these blocks, and basically it goes all the way under the road to the midpoint. It goes under the road there, underneath our little base, under the road all the way over to that wall, far wall over there, and then under the wall all the way to the village. So in theory, because we'll have road and wall on top of it, it shouldn't really encroach on any buildings that get built there. So, but yeah, we can bring villagers from the village straight up here into place, or we can bring villagers up here into the holding cells. And what I've tended to do is get the guys out the holding cells first. So for example, these are farmer, so he's alright. This guy, what is he? Can't see. I think he's a farmer as well. Fisherman, he's a farmer type. So here we have one that we'll need today, an armourer. So he's going to go downstairs. And then likewise we've got another guy here, and another guy there, and another guy there. So we got these, so we'll get these four out first, and then that leaves space to bring the other ones over. And so by actually taking them from the village, they then breed again because we've got some farmers over there, and automatically make new villagers. So yeah, that kind of working. And I think what I'm going to do is if this infinite breeder doesn't work anymore, I'm just going to turn the village into a bigger breeder, so we can have something like 14 or 20 villagers in there. We'll probably end up with a couple of iron golems as well, but we'll have those over there. My other alternative is I might actually make a iron golem farm with a villager breeder on top and put that in the spawn chunks. So that's my other alternative. There's a nice design I've seen like that where we have a garden at the top of it. It feeds, breeds villagers, they drop down to the bottom, and we can take them away, all the new villagers. So yeah, but that's not what we're going to do today. So today I've just put this around at the moment. One of the things I want to do, where we're going to put this here perhaps, I'm not sure how well this is going to do. So I'm going to do this at the beginning so I can keep checking it, but I do want a fire. This could be dangerous. I could end up burning things down. I'm not sure how far things spread. If you think what we've got above here is a library made of wood, so this level here is wood, so we've got 1, 2 blocks there, and then 3, 4. So I'm kind of hoping these don't encroach up onto there. So yeah, a bit worried about that. But what I might do is, well, actually it might not quite be in the library there. I think, oh, there is some wood there. So yeah, so that's the wood. Have I just destroyed a villager? I have. Need to put that back up quickly. Too late. Please don't tell me he's the one that's good. Have I got water? Where's my water? Water, water. Get him quick before he dies. Who is it? If he's a rubbish one, I don't mind. Well, who are you? Who are you? Just a librarian. Okay, what a mistake to make. Right. That didn't work so well, did it? At least I had some water on me. So, playing with fire. Yep, that's me. But I do want a fire there. So we are going to relight that. We're going to keep this guy here. Did we get his minecart? I think that's still up there, isn't it? No, that's come down and burnt, I think. Unless that's around here somewhere. Let's get rid of some items. No, no minecart. I've got my minecart with furnace there. I don't think there's anything over here. No, so his minecart's gone. So I'm going to make a new minecart, get him back in it, and at least we can get him back upstairs. So I'm going to go and do that, and then we'll come back. Looks like my guy came from the corner over here, and as soon as I stopped the water, he actually ran straight up into here, which is quite good. Makes my life a little bit easier for getting him back into his place. Right, let's try this again, shall we? I'm going to leave that there so I can keep an eye on it to see if it starts burning or anything. And if it doesn't, we'll then start building around it. So, yeah, I kind of want a fireplace around there. I think that'll look quite good. So we'll put some slabs around it anyway, which we've already got there. So if we put, let's have a look, pillars, and I'm going to do this all really just by sort of watching, and I think maybe some half slabs, or even, how does it look if we arch this? So can we put that there? Is that going to burn if we have that too much? Looks kind of good if it lasts okay, and then perhaps we'll just put that there. I like it. I don't think anything's happening upstairs. I can hear the villagers, but no, they're just talking. So, okay so far. All's good. Did we got our iron bars? Did we drop them off into here? So let's get some iron bars. And what I want to do is, so we've got this whole sort of blacksmith smithy going on, and that's really what I'm doing here. So if we put, doesn't look so good, does it? Kind of needs to be like that more than anything, doesn't it? How's that look? So we then need to get rid of that. Right, let's move that out of the inventory straight away so we don't start any more fires. And put some blocks down. So, yep, that looks quite good. So we've got that going on there. Whether we then bring that out, I don't know yet. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. So far, so good. Can I burn myself from there? Oh no, it's on fire. It is on fire. Right, okay, that's definitely not working. So let's turn that out and go and check upstairs. I hate fire. So that's a plan I wanted to have. Thankfully, I think the fire's gone out. Doesn't look like it's burning from there. We'll keep an eye on it because it was that one block that was above up there that was burning, but kind of burnt itself out as well. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame. It would have been nice to have that. Let's put those in there so we can get those blocks back. Maybe we'll just have a closed off fire without anything in it. So let's do this the other way around then. Make this a bit taller. And we'll have that up there and up there, but not like that though. We just won't have any fire in it. That's no good either. No, I think we still have, as we had it before, going that way. Top. Doesn't like it because I'm in there. Top. There we go. Yeah, so we'll have the fireplace in place, but we won't have any fire in it, which is a bit of a shame. I suppose we could always put some glowstone at the bottom, make it glowy. Right, somewhere to put the actual villagers though. That's really what I need now. Let's just put some torches back so we're not making things dark here. Just put them in the middle of the room at the moment. Put one of those either side there, so that kind of works. Yeah, so what we need is to have villagers lined up here. So again, I think what we'll end up doing is put them in sort of little sort of hidey holes, if you like. So let's have a look. What I kind of want is almost each one is going to be an arch. So if we have a pillar going up there, let's just get rid of these because we don't really need these anymore. We kind of know what's going to come down here now. Now again, if I do this, let's make this a bit wider though. So if we have that going there, we can have one villager there and one villager there. So we then want this going up. And let's do this one this way as well. So it kind of makes a bigger archway. That's okay to break. Yep. That's just floor and a glitch, so that's okay. And then we can just use a half slab in the ceiling part. Yeah, okay. So we're going to have on the floor here. And what I might do as well is actually, once we've got this created, have I got any... I might go and get some cooked up in a minute, but yeah, I might get some ovens or furnaces and make some cracked stone bricks. So if you basically burn these stone bricks, you make cracked stone bricks, which is really good. Make it a bit more oldie-worldy, but I'm going to use these for now, just so I can mark everything out. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to have another pillar here, followed by a stone half steps, whatever we call them. Get rid of that one. And we're going to have to think about lighting as well, but again, I just want to get this laid out first of all. Can't pick that one up. Yeah, so that allows me at least 4 guys. Let's have a look now. So if we do... because I kind of want to bring this out a little bit as well. We need the room for them to be in there. Okay. And perhaps we kind of build this up a bit as well. It's kind of nice. So we're going to have them dropped in here, and they're going to be looking out this way. Now at the moment they can't... well, actually that's quite good, because they can't jump out of that at all. The only way they can jump out is in the middle here. So if we have something in the middle, they can't jump out. So what we might do is use something like this. Now we could place it in the middle, and then they've got that as their sort of workbench, so I'm kind of liking that at the moment. Just put a torch there to illuminate it a little bit, and then we can make the floor look good. Yeah, so we can get those in there. The other sort of props I want to use as well within here, I'm going to have things like this, kind of sort of laying around almost, because, you know, makes it more sort of nice, authentic kind of thing. I quite like that. It's a shame we can't really protect that. Maybe it's because there's air spaces as well. That's the other thing. I open that up. So if I actually close that up, will it burn? Be interested to know. I might have to look that up. Bit of a dangerous test really, isn't it, to put this in here and do that. What if we put it down a bit further? Would that make a difference? Let's have a look. So if we put this down here, for example, where do the flames come up? Do they kind of come up? Yeah, it's still kind of nice, isn't it? Yeah, kind of... you're going to hide it though if we put that. So we just want the railings back again, don't we? But yeah, it still has that feel to it. Less air spaces. It might be the air blocks that we're actually trying to catch that on fire. The fact it has air blocks around it. Because we've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that, I got a feeling that should be alright, so I'm going to trust it a minute. The other thing we've got here is a cauldron, so again we could perhaps use that with water in it for quenching and that kind of thing as well. So yeah, so that's going to let us have 4 in here, and then we've got 3 types. So what we'll probably do is mirror that over the other side as well, so we can have you know, different guys, and we just may sort of get them around here and see how they fit in. So yeah, I think I'll mirror that over this side as well, because we can, although I've got this coming down here in the middle, yeah, that's kind of in the center, so I guess we would start it really on that wall there. So what I'll probably do is take this away for now, and then we'll work out how to bring them down a different way. So we'll probably end up bring them down through here into the middle kind of thing. So that's cool. Right, I'm going to mirror that this side and see how it looks, and check this before we actually go. Any fires up here, guys? You smell burning? You'd tell me, wouldn't you? Yeah? You sure? Okay, I'm going to get the other side done, and then we'll go from there. Right, so far so good. My library hasn't burnt down. I've got these sides here, and I've basically moved this one block over. So what that's meant is I've now got room for another villager in the corner, and likewise over in this corner I've got another room for another villager, and then I've basically duplicated what we've got on the other side over on this side, and man, am I using a lot of iron up. I've had to use these. I wanted to use a crafting table and some straw to go in here. Trouble is I've got glowstone underneath there, and they're full blocks, and if you put those on it cuts the light out, which is not what I wanted. These torches are adding extra light, but they're also sort of decoration as well. So what we need to do is stop villagers getting out of here, because they will be able to. So I think what we need, first of all, that, but they'll still, no, they won't be able to get out even if they move, but they will be in minecarts anyway. Let's have a look. So if we put that there. Okay, let's keep this coming round. That makes a nice shape above there. We can then do the same here, couldn't we? We can extend this out into a pillar. And then when the blocks actually come back in, you wouldn't think this was a pre-release, would you? You'd think it was all nicely sorted. Do we put some kind of half slab up there, perhaps? I don't know. Probably do. Have we got some half slabs? No, let's make some. Let's have a look. How many do I want? Probably don't need that many, so let's get a couple on there. Okay, so yeah, maybe if we did that, how's that look? Probably pretty rubbish because we've used the wrong block. Cool, okay. Yeah, it looks good. It would be so nice when they get rid of these glitches. I really hope the 1.8 release has that sorted. Don't quite like that, might take one away. So you guys psyched about 1.8 finally coming out 2nd of September. They've given the release date for, which is really cool. So yeah, looking forward to a full version at last being out. I actually did a video as well. You should go and check that out if you're wondering what all the new features are. I went back and basically looked at everything to how it sort of came about, if you like, in terms of the new features within it. I've looked at all the new blocks, and I even surprised myself when I realised how long some of those blocks have been out, like the slime blocks that then became sticky slime blocks, and that sort of thing. So yeah, go and check that out. It's got everything from the original blocks coming out, even the andesite and granite and diorite. You know, those things have been out absolutely ages, but as they say, it's taken them something like 300 plus days to develop this version, the longest ever development time that Mojang have taken in terms of developing the game, but I think it's a development worth waiting for. So Yeah, so that's done there. Let's just cap these bits off. We're going to need that in a minute to bring the villagers down. Yeah, so that's okay. Yeah, so that's looks pretty good, I think. In terms of that, what we will do is start knocking out. So I've got this cracked stone brick, which basically is stone brick put into the furnace and cooked, and then it gives you the more this sort of crack style, which I think is quite good. It kind of breaks it up a bit, I think. So I'm going to put some in here, and I'm going to sort of dot it around, I think. And we could use it for the floor as well in reality. So yeah, I think we'll kind of use it for you know, just little bits behind, just to break up the whole of this stone brick look, I think. So I think I might just randomize it as well. We don't have to use it in the exact same place every time. Let's just do that. Yeah, so that's really good. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll see what that looks like. So I think I'm going to break this up a little bit. I've put the cracked bricks all the way in the center, but I think it's a little bit too much. So I'm just going to do a sort of perimeter using the polished andesite. Yeah, I think that edges it off quite nicely, a sort of transition between the two. I don't want to be all just one block, if you know what I mean. So, and I've used it under the stairs there. So I've been trying a few sort of permutations of what's going underneath the stairs. So in the end, I've gone for making it a staircase with upside down stairs, and then just filling the gap with a crafting table, which I think kind of fits with everything they're doing down here. They need to be crafting things, making things, anvil. Just put some straw bales in the middle there, so I think that kind of works, and yeah, I'm liking that. And I think what I'm going to do with the ceiling, because again I don't want it all this just a sort of stone brick, but I think the andesite works quite well with it, so I think we'll use that in that area. And let's just try a small area over here, see what it looks like, and then we just got to decide, do we need to put some extra lighting in the roof at all, or are we good to go the way it is? And there. Yeah, so I like that. It's just looking a little bit dark in the middle here. I'm not quite sure about the light level, so we may have to do something about that. Did wonder about putting some bushes here, but I think it's too close to the fire. Put some sort of greenery with stuff underneath. If not, I've got glowstone on me. Yeah, I could always just sort of square off that sort of thing. And I think just have that in the corners. They're going to be on show, but I guess the other thing is whether we use redstone lighting. Let's just give that a go, actually. We'll use redstone lighting on the other side. Now, have I got any up in my chest up here? How's that look? I think I prefer the glowstone, to be honest. It's almost too nice. So unless we actually do that in the ceiling, yeah, I don't know if I like that. It'd be nice to have something to cover these, but again, it can't be something solid. I'm not sure I really want to use more iron up, doing more anvils. And if anyone comes down and uses these anvils and breaks them, whew, they better replace them. That's all I can say. Yeah, don't know yet. I'm going to let's put this one in here for now, and that's something I'm going to have to think about. I think whether we have these down here or whether we put something in the ceiling. Might be the better option, actually, just put some glowstone in the ceiling. So yeah, maybe that'll work. Okay, so I'm going to change out the rest of the ceiling for the andesite, and then we shall come back. So I have gone for glowstone in the ceiling for now, and I've just noticed there's still a few blocks there to put in, but put it in a minute. And I'm now ready to start bringing some villagers down. So yeah, I'm probably going to try and get them into order such as toolsmiths, armors, and weapon. And I've got 10 slots, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 each side, so 10 slots. Not sure which ones I'm going to do. So let's just go and have a quick look and see what we've got. At the top, that needs to change, so they'll come straight across there, straight down there, and they'll go into the first slot. There. Excellent. Okay. Always good to check that first, because you don't want to go legging after them all the way down the wrong tunnel. Let's go and have a look. If I wanted to as well, I could just turn those off, and that would put the brakes on. The cart would stop here. But I'm happy that that is running. So we've got 4 guys up here. So he's just a shepherd. He's a farmer, fisherman, and this is our armourer. So we've got an armourer who gives us a chest plate. Who have we got here? We've got another armourer, and I haven't got anything earmarked for him yet. This is going to be a toolsmith, isn't it? So we've got a toolsmith and another toolsmith. So he's giving it unbreaking, and he's giving an efficiency. So we've got 2 armorers, 2 toolsmith, and no weapons smith at the moment. So let's get this guy down first. Armourer, so we want to go that direction. That's going to go straight across. It's going to go straight across. It's going to go down and hit the button. And wrong one. That should go straight across. That should go straight across. Okay, it might work this time. Let's try again. Hit the button. Out he comes, out he comes, down he goes. Whee! And hopefully he's already in place. And he is. Excellent. So that's 1 done there. And we want a half slab in that place. But how's that going to look? Or do we try and build it up like that? Yeah, I think that's going to have to work better, isn't it? The alternative is having the stairs go across, because we've already got the stairs there, haven't we? So let's just have a quick look at that. If we put a step there, yeah, I kind of like that better, I think, don't you? Let me know what you think. If you think it's, I think it just breaks it up better. So yeah, and he can't get out. Head's in the block, but it's not causing him any problem. So this guy gives us the chest plate. Gives us all that as well. It does give us normal iron helmet, normal iron chest plate, but it gives us prop 1 unbreaking chest plate, but good for repairs. So that's cool. So we'll keep him there. Let's get the other armourer down into this spot here. So again, we're just going to break the track up because we don't need that anymore, and this would then go in there. So let's go and get the other guy. So far, fire looking good. I did have a little bit of a heart attack a minute ago because yeah, I was upstairs and I saw fire, but it was actually just Smithy. He was shooting some zombies with his flame bow, and yeah, it just gave me a little bit of a heart attack because it was just around about here, and I think I could see it through the glass. There was arrows behind here on fire, and I could see it from over there, and I was like, oh no, what's happening? So this is the other guy, I believe. And what's he got? Anything interesting? He's got a blast protection too, but we'll take him down anyway. Goes that way. That wants to flip there. So shoot him out, and what I'm going to grab at the same time, I've got room in my inventory. Yeah, watch this ping out. It's going to ping at the top. It's at the top still somewhere. There it is. That's the only thing with these, they ping absolutely everywhere. So let's get the sign as well. So if we put that there, put that in it, we've got to think about torch, and maybe we just put 1 in the center there, or do we put it on the side there? But how's this one going to look, and where's it fit in with there? Not quite sure. I'm going to have to think that through, because we're going to have this problem here as well. So maybe we have to put that on first. I don't know. Okay, something to think about. Not quite right, but those guys are there at least anyway. Now, so we've got these guys who are the armourers. I'm going to need to get the other guys down now, and I think I'll put them in there. Or should I just put them over this side? Decisions, hey? Because we've got the toolsmith to put down. So I'm not quite sure which we're going to have the most of. No, maybe we'll put them in. We'll put them in like the animals, 2 by 2, and whatever spare we get we'll have elsewhere. Hopefully we'll have the signs above them to show what they actually do and what they can make. Did I have that ready to go in? That's the next question. So no, not quite. Right, so I'm going to get these 2 guys down anyway, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we've got the Smithy finished, I think. We've got most of the villages we need. We've got a couple of armours over here, some toolsmith, I believe it's a toolsmith as well, and just a weaponsmith is what we're missing, and we've got one of those in here at the moment, and we've got a few more spaces to get a few more guys in. So I've got the village set up breeding again over the other side, the traditional village, and that's starting. So when I've got more of these guys, I'm just going to fill those slots in. The same with the librarians upstairs. So yeah, hope you like it. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you think there's any way of improving it. Just need to put in some glowstone here, which I haven't done because if I run the rail track down again, I'll probably have to break them. Although I could put those in, I guess. Yeah, so hopefully you've enjoyed the episodes. A little bit longer than normal, but I do like to have fun when building, so hopefully you've had 2. But yeah, I think it's turned out really, really well, so I really like that. So just leaves me to say thanks for watching, guys. Do join me again on the next episode, and we'll see you again soon. So my name's WildTracker, and bye for now. Bye bye. Bye bye.